I bet. What's good, y'all? It's your boy GDQ. You already know what it is.
Hey, you already know. It's your boy Mac2301. It's the Activated Podcast, and it's interview day. So y'all already know. Y'all been heard about it. We about to get it cracking. Numero uno, I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce himself. He's been on here before, but now we about to really get activated with it, man. What's good with it?
What's going on? Y'all know who it is. It's Drujefe. Just dropped the album. Let's get this conversation going.
Yeah. All right out the gate. We gonna talk about this album. Took long enough. Enough.
Good things. Sometimes they take a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have dropped it a while back, to be honest. But I think that I wanted to be prepared and I wanted it to be really, really cohesive. And I just wanted it to be a sound, you know what I mean? I didn't want to just put something out just so I could say I got something out. So
the name, I want to know about the name. Where did that come about? Because you had picked it a while ago. I know you've been working on it for a while. We interviewed you like
over a year and a half.
Yeah. So Born to Lose, Built to Win is pretty much, you know, growing up as an African American in America, you know, like we pretty much set back. Like it's almost like coming into this world, like you're at a disadvantage. So that to me is like we born to lose, you know what I mean? And then, you know what I'm saying? I feel like over time, over my whole life and leading up to this moment, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm built to win now. So that's kind of how the name came together like that. So.
No shit. Now, describe it.
Go ahead. You got it. All right. So you got hella bangers on there, but I just want to play my favorite one, and then, you know what I mean, just you talk about it and then how it came about. Because, I mean, you've been putting out music for a little while. You got multiple singles on there, but this one I think is kind of newer, and it's really one of my favorite songs out right now. So I'm just about to play that real quick.
Let's get it.
Stay in your feels, and I don't heal none of us. You say all your skills are helping us, 'cause all your feels fuck it up. Take your pride, take it to the side, take it to the night. All that tension built up, let me be your knife. And watch you cut up, shawty's gon' cut up. Life gonna run another further. Why they can't live unless you forget your emotions? You forget your emotions, for sure. 'Cause what I got for you, all small things can mean a lot for you. Live life for someone who would die.
Yeah, like
you get
my shit, bro. I'm telling you, this is hard.
Everything's starting to get relaxed too. Everybody's starting to get back out.
Bro,
yeah,
I love
man.
that beat too, bro. You snap for real. That shit is
so that
smooth.
beat was produced by DJ Fingers. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but he was a tour DJ, I believe, for Exhibit and a bunch of other artists. So he's pretty big, you know what I mean? He be DJing in Singapore and all over the world. So he actually just sent me and was like, man, I sent you a beat. Let me know if you like it. You know what I'm saying? And I heard it and I was like, hell yeah, this motherfucker. So, but yeah, the song is pretty much about, you know what I'm saying, that female who, like, she uses emotions over rationality. And it's like, we can't get past this until you get over those emotions. So it's just pretty much, that's the vibe of the record. Like, you know, everybody goes through that situation. So,
right. What's your favorite song on your album?
Oh, that's tough, man. Everybody asks me this question. I like them all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I will say. But if I had to choose one song, it's probably gonna be either Priceless, or I like Emotions too, man. I like that song. So either one of those.
So
so many to choose
not
from though.
not the heavy hitters that you started off with like on Mamas and stuff like that. So none of those.
Yeah, so usually, you know what I'm saying, what I will say as an artist's favorite song is not usually the one that the people like. So,
yeah,
you know.
Absolutely. So what's next up for you? I think you were talking about management deal, right?
Yeah, so I actually just got a manager in a management company I'm going to be working with called Tracks Fifth. And, you know, it's two people that I've actually met, like, I want to say like maybe a year ago or like 6 months. And they've been kind of following me and seeing my journey. And we've been kind of just keeping tapped in with each other. And then, you know, when the time was right, we just both felt that it was the right time. And that's how that came together. But as far as musically, what I have coming, I'm doing a joint called Talk to Me. I know you guys know that record. Come and talk to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all. Yeah. So with that record, me, Keiko, Torian, and Raymore are collaborating on a remake of that song, and Chosen produced it with this other dude named Corley. Made it so. The song is.
Shout out Chosen.
Yeah, shout out Chosen. The song is so fire, bro. Like, I can't even put it into words. You're just gonna have to hear it, and then we're gonna get a video to it. Like, we got a whole plan behind this, so I got that coming.
A whole push behind this one.
Yeah. Because I feel like it's just something that people aren't doing. So, you know, it was actually Chosen's idea. So, yeah, we're gonna push this. We're gonna run with it and see what we could do with it. But as far as solo, what I'm gonna be working on is Born to Lose, Built to Win 2. And we just gonna get a little deeper. You know, and these records were a little more fun and a little more like poppy and a little more just not really about me. So I think I'm gonna talk a little bit more about me and my life and stuff like that on the next project.
More conscious tip.
Yeah, not even conscious, but like just like tell some of the stories of the things that's happened to me away from just, you know, on Mamas or like just away from those type of records. Those are still going to be on there. Don't get me wrong. We still going to have fun. But I think it's important to connect with the people and for them to get something from you to where they're like feeling like they're getting to know you, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So yeah.
I've been peeping that talent show too. How did that idea come about? And I mean, that's pretty recent, right? You've been doing that. And
yeah, I've been doing that. I think this is the 4th week I've been doing that. The talent show just came about me using my platform. You know, I've seen a lot of people getting online and they were just doing twerk contests or like, you know, just trying to do something. I was just trying to do something different.
Everybody's trying to be Tory Lanez quarantine radio.
Yeah, like, and everybody can't do it like that. And it's not even that. It's just like, when are we going to decide to use our platforms for the right thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we always got to use our platforms to get more attention? Like, we just want attention. And sometimes it's like, let's give attention to the people that don't get it that often because maybe they're from a small town or maybe they're from some area where they don't get that much attention, kind of like San Diego. So I just feel like there's a lot of talent out there and I want to be able to be the one to try to put it out there so people can see it. And it doesn't matter how big or small you get, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, if I get 10 million tomorrow, I still want to do the talent show because I feel like it's going to be beneficial for people. So
it's a really good idea.
That's real. And I joined in last week. I don't know if it was the week before that I joined in, and
we appreciate that too, man.
All love, bro. All love and support. Like you said, it's you're using your platform for something different, and you're using it for the right reason. So, I mean, that's just how we roll, bro. Support the real, and you know, you definitely are obviously one of those. You know, what was I gonna say? Cause that last part kind of threw me off. So the last time you were on the show, was, I think, the Podcast Expo in like 2018.
Yep. That was the last one.
It's been a while. Obviously, been a while since then. What can you say about, have you learned anything since the last interview back in 2018?
As far as like the industry or just life?
I mean, just anything, really, anything you may feel deep, especially like right now, like you're an artist and we're in this quarantine shell, you know, so you can't really do shows, you can't really be out networking or whatever the case may be. Like,
I just learned that no matter what industry you're in or whatever you're doing, it's a really small community, you know what I'm saying? And what I've learned about the small community is like, you just really got to connect with people, and it has to be organic. Like, you can't force a connection, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know, and what I mean by that is like, in order to get in this music industry, you have to have connections in the industry. You can't, like, unless you just get lucky, you know what I'm saying? And it's just very rare. So it's a lot of hard work that goes into this, and it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Just to have good songs, it's not that easy. So I've learned that you got to continue to work. You got to find new ways to market yourself. You got to know how to promote. You got to do all those things. And yeah, so I think that's what I've learned about the music industry. And then just life, I've learned that you just can't trust anybody beyond the people that, you know, have been there with you and that have seen you grow and seen your mistakes and seen all those things, because there's a lot of scammers. There's a lot of fake people around the world, you know what I'm saying? And they just trying to benefit off your likeness or whatever they can get from you. And it's not even about like them doing it genuinely. It's just, how can I benefit from this? So I've learned that you got to kind of separate business from, you know what I mean? You got to separate who you doing business with as far as a friend, and if it's just business. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's one thing that I've also learned. But yeah, those are just a couple things, man, that I feel like are different from back then. Back then, I used to just trust everybody and want to hang with everybody and do music with everybody. And, you know, I figured out that it's a better way to do it, pretty much, with everything. So
100, 100, 100.
I've been enjoying watching you for sure, because since we interviewed you, learned about you and whatnot, and then I just like the way you move, and I think you keep it real, and you don't really try to front for people, which is something a lot of people do. So I'm just excited to keep watching your career, because I know that you're definitely going to take it to new heights, and I'm going to keep on slapping the album and looking out for the next one too, bro.
Out the gate. Shit, bro, we about to, you know, go ahead and wrap it up, though. But before we do, parting shots. You got anything you want to say to the world?
My whole thing is always, you know, people know your worth. They just hope you don't. So I hope people just know their worth and just believe in themselves. And you can find Drujefe on all platforms, social media. It's all one word, Drujefe, Drujefe, no matter if it's on a music platform or a social media.
He's verified, ladies and gentlemen, so he's legit. That's something new. I was saying, he got that check. He got that check now.
Yeah. Work for it, man. You got to work for it. Yes, they don't just give them out. I wish I had it 2 years ago.
Hey, it's all good, man. It'll come when it's right, when it's right, when the time's right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Jay, y'all already know who it is. It's the most activated Mac 2301. You got GDQ, and we had the Drujefe, Young Gunna. Appreciate y'all, man. Interview day. We out.
All right, man. Y'all have a